Welcome to Christian Nutrition, the show where we review every single episode of VeggieTales chronologically. And by we, I mean just me. Welcome to VeggieTales bonus features, and first off, this is not a regular Christian Nutrition episode, meaning it won't interfere with the main series of videos. However, we are looking at some just random VeggieTales videos that have some interesting bonus features. Now, there isn't one specific episode that just had a bunch of good bonus features, which is why I've done with Jonah and Pirates movie, because those were main movies, so they just put a lot of time into giving you a bunch of good special features. Instead, I just pulled some of the best bonus features from a few of the past episodes we've watched, and of course there's always more bonus features, but I just pulled some random ones, honestly. The episodes that we have pulled bonus features are from Larry Boy and the Bad Apple, It's a Meaningful Life, and The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So let's jump right into this. Our first bonus feature has to do with chocolate. Wait, what?
Well, hello, Larry. Welcome to the Cocoa Tree.
Three things to notice here. 1, I see that this place called Truffles got some free advertising. 2, this was shot with a wide-angle lens for whatever reason. Seeing as this was released in 2006, which is before GoPro even made a camera capable of video at 24 FPS, let alone 30 FPS, which is what this is shot at, we can assume it wasn't shot on one of those. 3, what is it with chicks digging on Larry in the bonus features?
Chocolate.
Do you want to see how it's made?
I'd love to.
This wide-angle lens is making me quite dizzy.
But we have big bags of chocolate, 50 pounds. Sometimes I want to just dive in and eat them.
Big bags of chocolate.
How many pounds of chocolate can one eat before they get sick? Because I'm hoping it's 51. Because I'm definitely eating that whole 50-pound bag of chocolate.
It actually takes a lot of really big equipment to make chocolate these days.
Really big equipment. Really big equipment.
Really big equipment.
But today, I'm just going to show you a real simple way to make it, a lot like the Mayans used to make it 2,000 years ago.
A history lesson about chocolate? Boring. Skip.
The chocolate's ready to be poured out. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of grainy. The reason why it's grainy is because it hasn't been conched for a long time.
Conched? What is conched? What does that even mean? Someone please explain that to me right now.
Of course, the best part about making chocolate is eating it when you're done.
She needs to find a man. Pronto.
Thanks for coming by. I'm so glad I got to show you my shop. See you later.
So Larry pretty much became a mute after like 30 seconds of this bonus feature. It's about 3 minutes in length, and Larry just disappears. It's incredible how they got away with this. The next bonus feature is Larry rides a real train from It's a Meaningful Life.
All aboard! Hey everyone, Larry the Cucumber here. Trains are awesome.
I noticed a real trend here, and it's that Mike Naraki was basically their slave whenever they needed a crappy bonus feature created.
I got some friends together, and we headed out to see some real trains in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, I actually rode this exact train in Chattanooga. I wonder if I'm anywhere in these bonus features, because obviously the fact that I rode it just one time in my lifetime means that there's a high chance I show up in this specific video.
Welcome to Grand Junction Station. You're here in Chattanooga at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, and we have 5 train departures from this station. We're waiting for the Missionary Ridge local train.
Geez, this isn't even an actual episode, and we're still getting exposition just dumped on us, like, ugh!
One for East Chattanooga right here.
They probably thought that last shot was really cool. The guy who shot it, he's like, oh yeah, this is gonna look really nice. Except they didn't notice one thing. The ticket is clearly not in focus. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh my gosh, this is so dull. Please hurry up.
When we arrived at the East Chattanooga station, I realized we were gonna have a problem. The track was a dead end.
Oh no, this is clearly the climax of the bonus feature.
After the tour of the shop, it was time to get back on board and head home. Our conductor answered a few questions on the way.
The tunnel is about the length of 3 football fields.
The conductor seems to be about 17 or 18 years old here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't all conductors supposed to be like older men with just some wisdom to dump on you?
I think we all had a great time today and learned a lot more about trains. Hopefully you did too. Thanks for riding along with us. All aboard!
I didn't, and this bonus feature was definitely way more lame than the previous one we watched. Which leads us into our final bonus feature from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. What could it be?
Hey there, this is Mr. Lunt.
And this is Gordon Smithson.
A commentary with Mr. Lunt. Thank goodness, this video has been saved.
What?
Gordon Smithson.
Who are you?
Great question. Who are you, Gordon Smithson? And would you be willing to take a lie detector test to prove that you're an actual character from this show and not just a character from another show who's trying to sneak onto a better show?
What are you doing in the booth with me for the commentary? You're like a C-level character.
Facts. Mr. Lunt is spewing nothing but facts.
You've never even had a plush toy. How can you be on a commentary when you've never been immortalized in plush?
Once again, that's a great point, Mr. Lunt. Like the Pirates movie, this commentary is not the entire episode, and it's only about 5 minutes long, and I'm really hoping that entire 5 minutes is spent just harassing Gordon.
But right before we had to direct the commentary, he got called in for reshoots on that pirate movie.
Right, yeah, they didn't let me be in that.
I actually wonder if Mr. Lunt is telling us the truth, or just telling another joke. In fact, somebody look up that and tell me whether that's a fact or not, or if he just made that up. I'm really curious.
I was the stunt coordinator.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had a background in that.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't, which is why we lost a few peas.
Peas died on set? How is Mr. Lunt not fired and thrown in jail? What kind of VeggieTales world is this?
I'm still here. I survived.
That's good.
And Junior, we put him up on that fence there. Look, he's hopping on the fence. That fence is only like 2 inches wide.
Putting Junior in a position to get hurt is always a positive in my book.
So the lady was flying because...
Now, was she really flying?
Yeah, well, she was in a harness.
Oh,
Which-
and it was that attached.
She didn't mind the chafing.
Oh, please never mention chafing again. I once chafed my left thigh, and I can't grow hair there anymore.
Oh, you mean like a 100-foot tall bird?
With like, you
The
know,
kind
the
of
one like
bird
a crane
that-
with the long
The
neck.
kind of bird that does not exist.
100-foot tall birds would be magnificent to look at until you realize that they think we're worms, and then they would eat us. Though that would help with that overpopulation problem I've been hearing about.
No way! Look at all of those peas. There's like 100. We had to bus them in from all over the place.
Okay, Mr. Lunt is now actually just talking about the real Wizard of Oz film, which for the real Wizard of Oz film, to get all those munchkins, you see they didn't have CGI, so they actually had to have physical human beings for all of them, unlike Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and they had to ship munchkins in, or, I'm sorry, in this case, midgets, from all over the United States to play in this movie. That had to be expensive.
Is it hard to find a lot of peas
Oh,
who can, you know, who are union?
it's hard to get them to grow mustaches out of their nostrils.
I can imagine that would be quite a challenge. Unless they were old men peas, because the older you get, the more hair you get in your nose. It's really weird.
You know, most of this effects work was actually done on an iPhone. That shows you how far things have come.
This is 2007, which means that the iPhone then was the first generation. And someone did the VeggieTales effects on a first generation iPhone. I mean, my mind's blown right now. And I challenge anyone, I challenge all of you to try to do the special effects of VeggieTales on a first generation iPhone. Because clearly Mr. Lunt is telling us the truth and not just making a joke.
You know, I had to get all the puppies together for this puppy scene.
So you were the puppy wrangler?
I was supposed to get 1,400 puppies, and I only found 7.
He needed 1,400 puppies, and he only found 7. How does Mr. Lunt have a job? Because clearly he has done nothing right throughout this entire episode.
Look, I'm hanging by my nose. Ha! Do you know how I did that?
You used a prosthetic nose, I'm guessing?
You put your nose in the
No,
door
that
and
would
hung
hurt.
from
I
it?
don't want to do anything that hurts me. I used a
You have a false
prosthetic
nose?
Oh, I called it. Thank you. All hail the mighty educated guesser for taking a shot at this and actually getting it right. Oh, no question shall go without an educated guess.
Yeah.
Oh. How'd you do this right here?
That was a stunt double. That was a guy named Slim.
I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
This is the emotional wrap-up.
I think we should make fun of this
I
part.
had to do the stunt planning for this.
The stunt of Junior's dad swinging him around? Is Mr. Lunt just talking out of his butt again?
And people were worried about getting hurt. Junior's dad was worried about getting hurt on his emotions in this part, so I had to wrap him in bubble wraps.
We're gonna snap, 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 that rap. What up, dog?
Oh, nothing like jumping on a bounce and play in slow motion.
It really drives home that emotional moment they had together. Everything is better in slow motion. That was some bonus features from a variety of VeggieTales episodes, mostly newer episodes. And if there's some bonus features from like older episodes or new episodes as well, let me know. Like, let me know if there's any good ones, because almost every episode has like a how to draw, and honestly, those are not entertaining, at least not to do a YouTube video on. But if there's any entertaining ones, let me know, because I've been searching through these DVDs that I have and the Blu-rays just to find anything that would be interesting. Remember that God made you special, and he loves you very much. Bye!